Alright guys, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video. So according to multiple sources, Jarrell Miller's making $6.5 million. That much is going to earn and how much is going to basically receive for facing Anthony Joshua at Madison Square Garden. And all I have to say to that is good for him. You know, Jarrell Miller, just 2 years ago, he made like $50,000 when he fought, what's his name, Gerard Washington. You remember that? You remember when he fought Washington on the undercard of, I forgot the fight already, but he fought on this undercard and he made like $50,000. I don't even think Jarrell Miller has ever made $500,000, right, as a professional fighter. He's a guy that makes like $50,000 because he's not a big name, right? That's how much he makes. He makes like $50,000, $100,000 per fight. Like I said, I don't think he's made $500,000. So the fact that he's making $6.5 million, he hit the jackpot with this Anthony Joshua fight. So obviously, if he were to beat Anthony Joshua, he would make even, he would probably make quadruple. But even if he got knocked out against AJ in 30 seconds, right? Even if AJ went in there and just completely ran him over like a train, bam, right? He would have still made more money than he's ever made in his entire career, right? So you gotta, because at the end of the day, if you're a fighter, you want to make the most money you could possibly make, right? Because at least if I'm fighting, if I'm a professional fighter, I would want to make this type of money, right? Especially if I'm making 50 grand per fight, then all of a sudden getting offered this amount of money. That would be, obviously that's something I'll be really happy for that. So I think one thing about Joshua is when fighters fight him, they make a lot of money. Carlos Tech, I remember he made like $5 million, I believe. I believe Joseph Parker made $13 million. Every time somebody fights Anthony Joshua, they always make the most money in their entire careers because Anthony Joshua is a cash cow. So you fight him, you're going to make the most money. And some people were saying, well, how come Dillian, because Eddie Hearn was offering Dillian Whyte $5 million. So he actually offered Dillian Whyte less than what he gave Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller received $1.5 million more than what Eddie Hearn offered, Dillian Whyte. So obviously people are saying, Dillian Whyte is way more known than somebody like Jarrell Miller. So I could kind of see now why Dillian Whyte did not accept the fight. Even though I felt that he should have taken it, I could see why he probably felt very disrespected. He felt like, man, Jarrell Miller is nowhere near as known as me. Why is he receiving more money than me? Why are you offering him more money than me? I fought this, the former WBO champion of the world, heavyweight champion of the world, Joseph Parker. I should receive, I believe he was demanding for $7 million. So that kind of makes sense as to why Dillian Whyte did not take this fight with AJ and decided to go the WBC route and fight Dominic Brazil for that mandatory position. I think he disrespected, maybe he felt like, because, it's true, Jarrell Miller received more money than Dillian Whyte, and Dillian Whyte is way more known than Jarrell Miller. He just is. He's a much bigger name, right? A much bigger draw. So, yeah, there you have it. Now you guys know $6.5 million, son. Jarrell Miller getting paid, bro. I'm out.